Good morning, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome to day 20 of Morning Rants with Alex. I am Alex, and yeah, I wake up in the morning and I start ranting to you all in this camera, and start talking about the gaming news of the past day, and yeah, just talk about it for your amusement, I guess. And hopefully you enjoy this. And if you do, click the like button down below, and I would really appreciate it. That'd be awesome if you like these videos. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. I want to know if people like or hate these videos, really, because it's, hard work to wake up in the morning and, immediately start recording these videos, because they're all, improvised, pretty much. There's no scripting here. It's all real, and it's me talking to you guys, wanting to have a conversation about games. And also, yeah, if you want to comment down below, I'll always be able to look at the comments and respond to you guys and have a conversation with you guys. So if you want to talk about something that we talk about in this video, comment down below, and I will absolutely talk to you all about that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Morning Rants with Alex. I just talk about the gaming news of the past day. Not a lot has been happening this week. It's pretty much a dead week. Next week we have Evolve coming out, and so there should be a lot more news next week. And then the week after that, there's the Order 1886, so we have that. So we will have a lot of content going up for at least Evolve. I know Evolve is going to have a lot of content going up. But this week we had a lot of content went up as well. Personally, I think we had the best College Gamer podcast episode that went up yesterday. So you can go check that out at collegegamer.net. It was really good episode. I mean, it was really, really good. I enjoyed listening to it. I liked making it. So I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. Go check that out. It's episode 58, I believe. Yeah, go check that out. We also had a lot of gameplay videos that went up this week. We had the Dying Light gameplay. We had Dying Light gameplay. We had the Infamous Let's Play full play that Nick's doing. The first part went up yesterday. So be sure to go check all those out, because I think the Dying Light gameplay is really cool. I think the Infamous gameplay is really cool. So be sure to go check that out. But besides that, let's just jump into a little bit of news here. Yesterday, Treyarch was announced to be the next developer of the next Call of Duty. Obviously, because that's just kind of how it goes. Infinity Ward did Ghosts, and then Sledgehammer did Advanced Warfare, and then now it's Treyarch's turn. And so that's how they go in order. They go Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch. Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch. And then they just have... So next year it'll be Infinity Ward, because they've had 2.5, 3 years working on their next Call of Duty. Then it'll be Sledgehammer, because by that time it'll be 2.5 years that they have since Advanced Warfare came out. So Activision has a pretty good system going on with the game development of all the Call of Duty series. It's actually pretty genius if you think about it, because that way they can keep the quality high, while still churning out a game every single year. All these other guys who are trying to make yearly franchises, like Ubisoft, I know Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure they have different developers working on the Assassin's Creed games every year. So they have like the guys who made the Black Flag, Assassin's Creed, and then you have the guys who made the Unity. Now, I don't think they're the same. I think one is like Montreal, and then one is like Quebec. I don't really know. I haven't done a lot of research on Ubisoft and their developers, but that would make the most sense. That's how they can make one every single year. You need to have two separate teams. However, I feel like there are people who are part of both teams, and that's where the quality suffers, is because people are still in Black Flag mode and they go into working on Unity, and Unity suffers. And then Victory is coming out this year, which, I mean, it was leaked. It's not officially announced, but we all know it's coming. Personally, I think Assassin's Creed should just be put on a 2-year thing. Give it 2 years to develop, because honestly, look at Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 took like 5 years to make. 5, 6 years to develop since Grand Theft Auto 4. No. If GTA 4 came out in like 2008, I think. Don't hold me to that. If it came out in 2008 and then GTA 5 came out in 2013, so yeah, like 5 years to develop that game. And look at what it did. It made billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. If you just... The Assassin's Creed franchise was fine. Honestly, when Assassin's Creed 2, the excitement level for more Assassin's Creed was through the roof. And then they started releasing yearly installments, and then now it's just kind of like, oh, obviously here's another Assassin's Creed game. People are going to buy it. I'm going to buy it because I love the Assassin's Creed series. But unfortunately, I feel like the quality is just suffering. And I had a bad feeling about Unity when they showed it off at E3. I had a bad feeling when I played it. And then ultimately, it was a terrible, glitchy game. The story was decent. It wasn't. I didn't care anything about Arno. I liked his girlfriend. She was badass. Why couldn't we play as her? You know, like, I don't understand that. Arno was just... I didn't like him at all. I thought, you know... Out of all the characters, Ezio is the best. And then you have, you know, who is it? Is it Edward? Is Edward the pirate? I think Edward is from Black Flag. Edward. And then under that, it's just like everybody else. And they all suck. I mean, so they have 2 good for like 5 games. So it's like, granted, Ezio lasted in 3 full games. 2 Revelations and Brotherhood, or Brotherhood and Revelations. So they just need to stop making those yearly. But along with that, yesterday there was a whole bunch of Activision Blizzard news, and yesterday they reported very, very strong earnings last quarter. Last quarter, non-GAAP revenues. I don't know what GAAP stands for. I'm not an economist. I'm not any guy like that. I just find some of these figures to be interesting. They made $2.2 billion last quarter. $2.2 billion. Now this is Activision Blizzard we're talking about, okay? So it's not like Ubisoft made $2.2 billion. It's not like Nintendo made $2.2 billion. It's Activision Blizzard. Activision Blizzard has Call of Duty, which it had one of the best-selling years last year, which I really enjoyed Advanced Warfare. I think Advanced Warfare is actually probably one of the best Call of Duties in a long while. 2.2 billion. And then they released a brand new World of Warcraft expansion that brought everybody back. I even played it for a month. I played it for like 2 days out of that month. But still. So they brought people back to play it. So that they're keeping people around. So there's the $15 a month thing. Granted, that's only 2 months. What's $30 for 2 months? You know, from everybody. I don't know how much that is. But also you have Destiny coming out. They have the new expansion for Destiny came out last year. That's through Activision. Destiny, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Hearthstone. Hearthstone is... you know, just making money. Activision Blizzard is in a really good place. And I would argue that they are one of the best publishers out there. They're not developers. They have developers working for them, obviously. Blizzard is a internal developer. But they're one of the best publishers. Ubisoft technically is a publisher-developer, I guess you'd call them that. But really, I would argue that Activision Blizzard has it set for most successful one. They make money on Call of Duty every year. They're starting to make more money on Destiny, a game that was mediocre. I can't even say that word. It had mediocre reviews. It came in like it wasn't a critical success. People didn't love the game. People love the game. Don't get me wrong. Will and Houston and Nick and Brandon, they love Destiny. They love it. But it wasn't a critical success. Yet they're still making money off of it. Along with World of Warcraft, which is a 10-year-old game, released in 2005. This is its 10-year anniversary. I mean, it's astounding. I mean, World of Warcraft, they have subscriber numbers that jumped back up. They were down in like 6 million subscribers, and they jumped back up to like 9-10 million. So they brought a lot of people back for that. They just make money. They just make money. I mean, I don't know of any other Activision Blizzard franchise, that doesn't make money. They don't take risks. They have Destiny, they have World of Warcraft, they have Call of Duty. And then whatever else Blizzard works on, like Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm is coming up, and I bet that's going to make a lot of money. It's going to make a lot of money for me, because I'm super excited for that game. I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really good. But yeah, I mean, EA is a really good publisher, in my opinion. People have a lot of hate on them. But they released Game of the Year last year, Dragon Age Inquisition. People aren't seeming to complain about that. Mass Effect is coming out through EA. Battlefield Hardline. I've been playing the beta. The Battlefield Hardline beta is really good. I played it at PlayStation Experience. I didn't have a great time with it. Here, at home, it's different when you play it in a conference setting and a home setting. Conference setting, you have all the people, all the distractions around you and everything. But in a home setting, that's really where you can test and see if you enjoy the game. And Battlefield Hardline, I'm enjoying. Battlefront is also coming through EA later this year. EA has the FIFA games. I mean, granted, they don't have Madden. Oh no, wait, do they have Madden? Yeah, they have Madden. Yeah, so they have Madden. They have Madden. They have FIFA. The only game they don't really successfully do is NBA. I mean, NBA 2K is like, that's hard to beat. It's like Battlefield beating Call of Duty. Granted, I like Battlefield more than Call of Duty, but that's besides the point. It's kind of like the same kind of thing, except the one is terrible, I guess. And obviously it's not NBA 2K. I play that game constantly. But yeah, I'm really impressed by Blizzard and Activision. That partnership is something else. I see more Blizzard games coming to console. I see what's it called? Overwatch, the first-person shooter MOBA kind of game coming from Blizzard later this year, I believe, early next year. I see that coming to consoles. I see Heroes of the Storm potentially coming to consoles. I see Hearthstone absolutely coming either to the Vita or the PS4 or even Xbox One. I see that happening. I see because Blizzard already brought Diablo 3 over. That was a game that a lot of people were like, oh, it wouldn't ever work on consoles. I think it's the funnest game to play on consoles. Like, the funnest, I mean, it makes a lot of sense for it to be on consoles. Same thing with Heroes of the Storm. You could bring, because Smite is already coming to Xbox One, make a deal with PlayStation. Blizzard is already has a huge deal with Sony and PlayStation because they had, Diablo 3. Most people played it on the PS4, and they had that whole deal going on with PlayStation. You could bring Heroes of the Storm to compete with Xbox One Smite to the PS4, and it would make money. I would love to play that. That would be so cool. And you gotta imagine that they have plans to do something like that. I think MOBAs coming to console is a good idea. Of course, all the PC Master Race guys, they're going to be like, oh, no, you got to have it on PC. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can have it, honestly, Heroes of the Storm is set up in a way where, really, you use your mouse to move. And then you literally have, in the early beginnings of the game, at least, you have 3 attack buttons. You have 3 attack buttons. Like, I mean, it's so easy to map the controls to a controller on the DualShock 4 or the Xbox One, even the Xbox One controller. You can easily bring it to consoles, and I think it would thrive on consoles. But that's just my 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 15 minutes. I better wrap this up. Thank you for listening to this morning rant with Alex. This is day 20, which is insane to me. I can't believe I've been doing this for 20 days. Here's for 20 more, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I hope you all enjoy yours as well. Be sure to hit the like button if you like these morning rant videos. Comment down below if you want to have a conversation with anything we talked about. If you want to talk about Activision, you want to talk about Warcraft, you want to talk about Heroes of the Storm, you want to talk about anything, comment down below and we'll have a little conversation. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to follow everything College Gamer does on YouTube. We have a lot of content going up. Next week, we have Evolve coming out. We're going to make tons of videos for that. I'm excited for that game. I am excited for that game. Yeah, and check us out at collegegamer.net. Go listen to the College Gamer podcast. The new episode posted yesterday is a great episode. Go check it out at collegegamer.net. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Both of them can be found at collegegamer94. And then go follow us on Twitch. We're going to start live streaming, probably live stream some Evolve. Live streaming Evolve. You can find us at twitch.tv/collegegamerlive. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Alex, and this has been me doing my morning rant. I'll see you on Monday, as I just splashed everything in my face.